runners, who is ready to start training? Woo! It's Coach Morgan here, and if you are anything like me, your 2020 training season went a little something like this. You're getting excited at the beginning of the year because, hey, new year, new goals, right? And you're choosing out all your races. You're plotting them out on the calendar, making sure that your entire year is full of all the races that you want to do. But then your races start to get canceled and your training plan kind of just goes out the window. You're thinking, should I still stick to my training plan? Do I still build up to these races even though they're probably not going to happen? Do I take this time to recover and rest and work on my injuries? Do I just take it completely off? Who knows? And now I'm frustrated because I spent a lot of time and energy into building out my perfect training plan, and now I'm stressed because I wake up every day not knowing what's on my plate. Normally, I have everything planned out to the day, whether that's going to be my long run, strength training, rest day, etc. I normally know what's going on, and now I don't, and it seems really overwhelming. That's why I am so excited and jittery and ready to start training for the 2021 season. And that's why I am going to geek out so hard on all of my run data that is readily available literally at my fingertips. I personally set a goal for myself this year to get faster. I have some time-specific goals that I really want to hit in a few different races. If I had my computer in front of me, I could show you some of this data on there, but I'll just sit down here and we can go through it together. All right, that's better. Now, to measure and track all of this data that we're talking about, I'm gonna be using Strava Premium, so I wanna give a big shout out to Strava for sponsoring this video. If you guys don't have Premium or wanna try it out, you can go ahead and click the link in the description below so you guys can try it out free. Now, as I was saying earlier, one of the things that frustrated me the most about not really having any structure to my training was literally just that there was no structure. I didn't know what I was doing each and every day. So one of the easiest metrics that you can track is your weekly mileage. It's super simple to track, and literally you can just write it down on a piece of paper. For me, training for some of the longer distances, I don't like to do the same distance every single day. So seeing that weekly mileage, the chart on there, knowing that on Saturdays my long runs, that on Tuesdays I'm doing my track workout, which ends up being a bit of a longer day, I can see that all mapped out, and it's really helpful. It also lets me know if my training is on track, because in a marathon program, I'm gonna be building mileage each and every week. So I can see at the end of the week if my mileage is going up or if it's going down if I had a bad week. Because I'm prone to starting a little too hard in the beginning of my training, another metric I really like to track is my relative effort. Strava makes it super easy because you can go into each individual workout and it assigns you a relative effort number based off of your heart rate for that particular run or workout. The nice thing about a perceived effort, it is literally what is perceived to you. Right? My full 10 out of 10 all-out sprint is not going to be the same as yours, as that person's, as your mom's, as your friends, anybody else's. This really helps to keep me in check. It's making sure that my easy runs stay easy and my hard runs are actually working hard. So if I get back from an easy run and I see that my perceived effort is actually really high, I know that next time I really need to take it down, because that easy run is meant for me to be recovering. And if I'm not recovering now in the beginning of my training, 10 weeks down the line, I'm gonna be burnt out and not able to train as hard as I need to. And if you need a little bit more background on what your perceived effort is, I actually did a whole video on it, and you can check it out down in the description below. This also helps me stay a bit more in tune with my body, because if I get back from that easy run and it was actually really hard, well, maybe that means I need an extra rest day in there because I'm working a lot harder than I need to. And luckily, I'm here to tell you that no, taking that extra rest day, you are not going to lose all your fitness. Luckily, Strava tracks it, and it's called their fitness and freshness scale. Now, that extra rest day I was just talking about, I know that can give a lot of people anxiety. They're like, I am going to lose all of my fitness if I take another rest day. Like, no, I have to stay to my plan. Well, I am here to tell you that is not always true. And you can't plan out this whole perfect training plan. You're gonna be sick. There's gonna be extra stresses in your life that are going to make you extra tired. You're going to have things come up if you have a family, if you have a job, right? Something's always going to come up, and it's good to be planned for that. Using these metrics to help build out my training plan, I'm able to train smarter and still work hard, but not train harder than I need to get to my goals. Now, I know that my goal was to gain speed, and if yours is too, and you're looking to add in some other different kinds of runs into your training, well, check out this video I have coming up next. I talk about the 5 different runs that I use and build out in my training plan to get faster. I break them all down, tell you when you should be doing them, how hard you should be doing them. So go ahead and check it out, and I will see you guys in there.